Hello students, let's solve this question. In this question it is given to us that two graphs of the same projectile motion which is in xy plane projected from origin is shown. So two graphs are given to us which is for same projectile motion and that projectile is in xy plane and it is projected from origin. X axis is along the horizontal direction and y axis is vertically upward. So they are saying that when a particle is projected from horizontal ground, you need to take x axis in horizontal direction, y axis in vertical direction, and gravity, of course, it is in negative y direction, negative vertical direction, so it should be in downward direction. Now, x is along horizontal direction, y axis vertically upward. G needs to be taken as 10 meter per second square. We need to find the y component of initial velocity and x component of initial velocity. So, in other words, we need to find the component of initial velocity. If you look for in the graph, it is for Vy versus t in first case and it is Vy versus x in second case. This Vy versus t graph, Vy is going to be 0 at half second, Vy is becoming 0 at half second, and in projectile motion when Vy is 0, particle is at the highest point of projection, particle is at highest point of its trajectory, and this position, the time it required to move up to this point is given by uy by g. That time when the particle is at highest point of its trajectory is given by uy by g, but that time is known to us as half second by graph and g is known to us as 10. So, by solving this equation I am easily getting that ui should be equal to g into half, that is going to be 5. So, value of initial velocity is y component is 5 meter per second is determined by the first graph. Now, if we observe the second graph, it is for Vy versus x and Vy is becoming 0 when position of particle is 2, x is 2. So, definitely when the particle is at position 2 meters, the velocity is y component is 0, hence it is at highest point of its trajectory. At this point the position x is 2. So, motion from here to here is having displacement 2 meters, but motion in x direction, the displacement in x direction is given by initial velocity is x component into time, and the time from motion from here to here when particle is moving from origin to highest point of its trajectory is already known to us as half. So, it should be equal to half. So, by solving this equation we know that x is 2 when particle is at highest point of its trajectory, x is 2. So, by putting x as 2, 2 into 2 should be equal to ux or ux equal to 4. This should be the initial velocities x component which is 4 meter per second, and initial velocity y component was as determined 5 meter per second. Thank you.